Welcome to WBG, which board game should I buy? Today we're talking about whether or not you should buy Deception, Murder in Hong Kong. Deception, Murder in Hong Kong is for ages 14 and up, 4 to 12 players, and takes about 15 to 30 minutes to play each round. Usually when we play 3 or 4 rounds, so it could take about an hour to play if you're going to play more rounds than one. This is definitely a social deduction game. You're going to have one person that is the secret murderer, and mostly everybody else is investigators. They do have some other characters you can add to the game. And then there's a forensic scientist, and the forensic scientist is going to give out clues. So once the murderer secretly chooses their weapon and their clue, then the forensic scientist uses these clue cards and tries to give clues to the investigators to find out who the murderer is. So why should you buy this game? I'm not usually a huge fan of social deduction games, but I'd say this is probably my favorite one. I like that you can give clues to the investigators, and they can try and figure it out by deciphering the clues that you're giving. And I like that you can find the murderer by what clues you're giving instead of like what the murderer is saying or lying about. Although there is some of that in the game because the murderer is trying to get you to guess someone else's stuff. But I like that there's clues and you're trying to decide from those clues who the murderer is. It plays lots of players, of course. It's up to 12 players, which is really nice. And I really love the theme of it. I mean, it is definitely a dark theme, but, you know, there's been a murder and, you know, you pick the time of day and where it could be. And so there's a real theme to the whole thing and what story can play out in the theme. Why shouldn't you buy it? Like I said before, it's a really dark theme. Probably should not be played with kids. There's lots of murder weapons and blood, and it's really a dark theme. I actually took out a few of the cards that I thought were inappropriate, and I just put them underneath the insert because I just didn't even want those cards in the game. So, like I said, it's really dark, so that might be a deterrent from buying this, but the gameplay of it really is wonderful. And that's whether or not you should buy Deception, Murder in Hong Kong.